Art for Change podcast, where creativity and empowerment unite. Streaming live every Monday, Thursday, and Sunday at 9 p.m. Eastern. We got Motion Monday, Therapeutic Thursday, and Soul Food Sunday. If you like what you see, book your seat. We turn up the heat with your Art for Change.
And we are live. What's going on, art enthusiasts and change makers? Hey, yeah, this is another episode of Art for Change podcast. Yes, today is Tuesday, doing Take Two Tuesday because we missed Motion Monday yesterday. I am your host, Mr. Sapiosexual, and this is Art for Change, and my co-host.
Hey, you already know. Hey, no need for the introduction, but I'm gonna give you one. Hey, all you gotta do is be you. It's your boy Be You on this motherfucker. Hey, let's get it. Let's get it rolling. I'm hyped.
Any hype? Any hype today? All right. Montana Cobain, what's up, player?
What's happening? What's going on, my boys?
What's happening? Poet East Wizard just crept in the building. What's up, Poet?
You're cracking. You already know.
Yeah,
Full moon, true moon vibes.
Yeah. All the gang in the place to be. How was y'all doing today, man?
Hey, it's funny that Poet say full moon because I'm going to a full moon poetry show tomorrow. Where Obi West, yeah. So I'm going to a poetry show tomorrow, and a heavy Art for Change promotion for us tomorrow. There, it's downtown Las Vegas, so I'll be there. You know, I'll get in contact with him and everything. I've been in contact with him actually, but yeah, poetry show tomorrow, full moon. So it's a full moon there, and then it's a full moon
tonight. Yeah, over this way.
Okay, so it's a full moon here tomorrow. Yeah.
Hey, that's what's up. Man. That's what's up. And I know that's a dope vibe, man. Obi is a dope artist, so yes. Make sure that you. Hey, matter of fact, you might want to go live with that shit, man. Fuck it.
I probably will go live actually, but behind the scenes, you got to tell me how to do it. So I'll bring my tripod, and then I just or I log into Art for Change, and then go live and have it sent in there or something like that. Something we'll figure it out before tomorrow night.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
How was y'all doing Monday, Tuesday, man? Poet in Montana.
Well, that's pretty decent. I was off today, so got a little bit of rest.
Hey, my boy was off on Taco Tuesday. Look at you. Anybody eating tacos on that?
Nah, I'm having what the fuck am I eating?
And he said, what the fuck is this shit? At this point, I'm just eating whatever the wife put in front of me.
Yeah, no, I had fish and grits for dinner. My last 2 days been busy as hell.
So been busy?
Hell yeah. I ain't get on my last meeting last night till 9:30.
But busy is progress though. Sound like business is good.
Damn sure progress.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up, gentlemen. That's what's up.
What about you, mister?
Oh man, I had an awesome 2 days, man. I mean, you know me, bro. I'm a simple guy, bro. It don't take much to make me happy, bro. As long as I'm on this side of the earth, you know what I mean? My kids is in good health. I'm in good health. You know, family and friends is in good health. Ain't too much for me to ask for, you know?
Yeah.
Straight up.
I feel that, honestly.
Straight up. Let me get into some of these topics for tonight. Staying in relationships. It says, what are some of the signs of struggling in a relationships? No longer serving its purpose in life, both professionally and personally.
Relationships, Personally, and all right. So personally,
Of course, you motherfuckers be talking about this shit on a goddamn full moon.
hey, God's plan. Hey, blame
Somebody's
Mister.
goddamn plan.
Mister brought this up. Blame Mister.
Somebody's goddamn plan. I know the Most High is moving through that nigga. So
Yeah, blame Mister. Hey, he made this shit up. But since he asked, I'm gonna answer. Signs are like what's that J. Cole lyric? Sleeping back to back with your partner, like personally. Sleeping back to back, like you're bickering over like any small things. Like any small things is a bigger problem than really what it is. Professionally is
So you thinking? So you speaking like romantically?
yeah. I'm speaking personally, like with your partner personally.
Right. So in the personal aspect, you're speaking romantically.
Yeah.
Right. Gotcha.
Yes. Like relationship, like that's. I mean, if you're personal with a relationship, what
right.
you speaking on?
Well, relationships is relationships. You can have personal relationships that's not an actual intimate relationship. There you go.
Oh yeah, I'm about to run down the line. I'm about to run down all of it.
I bet. Go ahead though. Go ahead.
All right. And then that what the partner thing is, yeah. But like personally, like work relationship, and then like say you my homie, and I get you a job here. I got you there. I can't keep you there. I can't do the work for you.
Right.
So like, hey, you on your own once you get there, and I'll stick my neck out for you to a certain degree because because you're my homie. But I'm not risking my job for your job. Like I come before you, regardless.
Right,
I come before you.
Right.
I'm gonna always come before you. Like I come before anybody. Like to me, like I'm gonna always do that. So, and then professionally is getting to know your bosses and how they act, and like, cause I've been through this actually. I just got off the phone with my old job. Like tried to call me back actually, that I just left when I worked for Disney. Getting to know your bosses and how they and like it's not even that. It's like seeing how they treat other people. That's not you, because there was favoritism, and then and see how they treat other people, and it's like coming to Vegas showed me like I got away from a lot of bullshit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Understood. Anybody else want to tackle that? When do you know a relationship is no longer serving you or serving a purpose, professionally and personal?
Personal, when when you no longer see no light in it, when you don't see it going anywhere, when it becomes stagnant. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're talking about personal as far as a spouse aspect, when you can't stand to be around the motherfucker, it's like what I'm saying. It's like, oh damn, I gotta go home to this bitch, or I gotta go home, or when a woman says I gotta go home to this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like when it comes to that point, like it's time to move on. Because at the end of the day, I love you, but I love myself more.
Yes.
So you know what I'm saying. Yes. I'm not gonna sacrifice my happiness trying to make something trying to make something out of nothing, basically. But in the work aspect, when it just becomes, I kind of just basically went through this with, what I'm saying, with the person I was working with. You know what I mean? Like, good things don't last forever, and when it no longer serves you a purpose and you're constantly losing in it, sometimes you just gotta walk away.
Sometimes you just gotta walk away. Yeah, I respect that.
Hey, I like what he just said. with the stop saying and then like pushing away, like because some people still hold on to relationships actually just because they need each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
Instead of being strong enough to leave each other. So I like what you just said, Montana.
Yeah.
Right. I agree with that. You know what I mean? And it's a hard thing to do. You know what I mean? Coming from someone who was with someone for 9 years, you know, someone who, you know, you learn so much about the person and about this person's family and everything. So even if you decide that you don't want to be together, you know what I mean? Like you can't help but, you know what I'm saying, but respect all the time and energy both of y'all done had to put into this, you know what I mean? So you feel almost obligated to not want to waste either of your time. But in the same aspect, you know what I'm saying, you find out that, you know, things that we liked 10 years ago, you know, we may not like now. And we grown, but sometimes people grow apart and not together, you know, and it's a
Very
harsh reality, you know what I mean?
Very true.
And something that a older couple told me that had been together for 30 years, and I asked them like what's the key to being with somebody for 30 years? You know what I mean? And one of the two things that they told me is they said that you have to be able to forgive quickly, and you have to keep learning and falling in love with each other over and over again. And I didn't understand that in my youth, but you know, as I get older now, you know what I'm saying, like I understand that now, you know what I'm saying? And nothing is never a loss. It's only a lesson, you know what I mean? So even though, you know, neither one of us can get the time back, there was a lot of lessons, and I feel like we both better people individually, you know what I mean, for the next part of our lives, you know what I mean? And there's no bad blood, you know what I mean? I still got 3 children with this woman, you know what I mean? So, you know, it's going to always be a cordial and respectful relationship, you know what I mean? It's just, you know, the relationship no longer served each other best. You know what I mean? So that's just an example that I can pull from personally, romantically. But as far as like a relationship with like a colleague, same almost aspect. You know what I mean? Like Montana say, when the relationship is no longer serving me no purpose, when we're not benefiting from each other, we're not gaining nothing from this friendship, this acquaintanceship, this partnership, whatever it is. It's time to, you know, part ways. And we don't have to it don't always have to be a negative thing. It don't always have to be malice and hatred in between the two. You know what I'm saying? It could just be a mature decision that, you know, this is not working out.
And it's mutual. Yeah, it's mutual. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So absolutely. Professionally, you know what I mean? I've left many jobs, you know, because it did not serve me anymore. When I'm spending more money to work at the job than be at the job, and at that point, you know, it doesn't serve you. If I'm in my own business and I'm spending more money then I'm doing something wrong. That business is not serving me. You know what I mean? I need to go back to the drawing board and figure some things out. So, you know what I'm saying, with entrepreneurship or with employership, you know what I mean, the same, you know, it has to benefit you in the end. And you have to be a little selfish about yourself, because if you're not happy, you can't, how you want to provide happiness for someone else if you're not happy for yourself? You know what I mean? How are you supposed to be providing for others if you can't provide for you? You know what I'm saying? So if you struggling to make ends meet for yourself, you know what I mean, and you're working 40 hours, 60 hours, 2 jobs, you know what I mean, it's time to find a different avenue. You know what I mean? Because you're taking so much time away from you and you're not getting nothing back.
You feel me? Hey. Poet.
The poet, what you got over there, man?
When it's one thing for a person to make excuses, because at least there's energy there, but when you got to start making excuses for another person, that's when it's a dub in any regard.
You want to elaborate on that just a little? You catch me?
We can hit number two, and that'll be the elaboration, actually.
All right, well, let's hit number two. Go ahead, do number two. BU.
All right, so how do you approach like the difficult decision of letting go of relationships that are no longer like beneficial to you and the other person, or even just to you? Like, how do y'all move on from like how do you let go? Like, simple. It's how you let go of it, and then is it a problem? Is it a problem, or like
Okay,
cleanly
so
let go?
all right. So if we talk professionally, it just depends on if I desire to ever want to work for this company again. You know what I mean? Because if I desire ever to want to work for this company again, then I'm gonna want to do it the right way. I'm gonna put my 2 weeks in. You know what I mean? And just to leave that option, that falls back option. But in the event that this relationship, this job is no longer serving me, and it hasn't been beneficial for me for a while, and I feel like I'm at a dead end. There's no need for me to try to go back there. So in that event, you know what I mean? You don't get no 2 weeks. As soon as I can find me another job, I come in and clock in on Wednesday and be in another job on Thursday in orientation. I'm getting all my money. Yeah. I ain't playing though. Yeah.
Marcella.
If it's a personal relationship, you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna speak from the spousal aspect. You just sit down and have a conversation with that person. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's best to do it face to face. Um,
That's
you know what I
that's a
mean?
big statement you just made, face to
Because
face.
like doing it through text message or through a phone call or something like that, it may not be perceived or taken the way it need to be taken. Um, Hell, I can recall my teenage years. I remember breaking up with a girl. I was upstairs and she was in the gym, and I put a note to the window that said it's over. You know what I mean? Like, and I regret that to this day. You know what I'm
Boy,
saying?
you
'Cause that was
cold
fucked
blooded
up.
for that.
That was fucked up. You know what I mean? I was messed up. It was at Chapel too, Tony. So you know the windows I'm talking
Chapel
about.
Hill, you was at Chapel Hill?
No, Lewis
No,
Chapel.
Louis
Louis
Chapel,
Chapel.
middle
Oh, okay.
school. Oh
Oh,
man, bro,
that's
that's vicious,
crazy.
bro. So everybody could see it.
Yeah,
Oh,
but like
Oh,
if it's with a spouse, man, you know what I'm saying? Take them out to eat, or you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't
take him out
this
to eat.
shit.
This,
think about the
this the
heat,
last.
Tom.
Hey, this the last supper.
I mean,
What the fuck?
basically, I mean, shit. You know what I'm saying? Like set the mood. You know what I'm saying? Make it calm, cause you don't want to. You never know how the other person may react, man.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
hey,
The last supper.
And I
hey.
be dealing with.
We
I
cannot
in
make
my
this shit up,
lifetime,
folks.
I've been dealing with crazy women. You know what I'm saying? So if I got you in public, you can't try to whoop my ass. You know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be. So, but nah, man. Just had that face to face with them, man, and explain it all the way. You know what I mean? Don't just, well, I don't want to be with you no more. You know what I'm saying? Give them an explanation because they're gonna ask anyway. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
they're
saying?
gonna
So
ask. They're gonna
you
ask.
you know what I'm saying? So just give them an explanation as to why you're making their decision, and You know what I'm saying? Let that be it. You know what I'm saying? And then as far as the work aspect, the colleague aspect, man, it's just like Mister said. If I'm at my wit's end with you, oh shit, yeah, Montana not gonna be here tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? But if I see myself potentially, you know what I'm saying, and later on down the line, or you know what I'm saying, I don't like burning bridges, so I'm gonna do it the right way. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, here's my 2 weeks notice. Uh, you know what I'm saying? XYZ. Hell, I remember my first trucking company. When it was time for me to quit, you know what I'm saying? They were trying to fuck me over. They were trying to get me to take a load. I said, man, no, I'm not delivering shit. No, I'm done working for y'all. Like this is it. You know what I mean? And they wanted me to take a load all the way to damn Laredo, Texas. For people who don't know, that's at the Mexican. I mean not Mexican. That's at the Mexico Texas border, right there on the border. I
No,
mean,
hey, Mister, I remember Laredo. Yeah, yeah.
it's right there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
Yeah,
like, I'm
and
not
it's the
going no
big
fucking.
hub for trucks.
Yes, I'm not going no fucking Laredo. Fuck y'all. I said, look, I'm about to fill this damn truck up. I'm bringing that bitch straight to Dallas. Oh, we're gonna hit you with a truck abandonment. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, okay, I'm a rookie. And I'm hearing that, what I'm saying, truck abandonment is something that can prohibit you from getting another job with another company because they're looking at you like, oh shit, you'll leave our truck anywhere. So I'm like, okay, went and picked up the load. We started crossing Mississippi, started getting Louisiana. I'm picking up that phone. Hey, I'm not delivering this load. When that GPS say Dallas, I'm coming to their yard. You better have somebody come get this bitch, cause I ain't taking it there. You know what I'm saying? And that's how it happened. I took the load to the yard, and I had to find me a plane ticket to get the hell up out of here. It ended up costing me about $900 because I had to book the ticket last minute. 'Cause I didn't know what time exactly I'd be there. But I mean, they offered me a bus ticket. That's a 26-hour ride. I'm not doing that again. So yeah, that's how that went. But you know what I'm saying? If it's a company that like Mr. said, if it's a company that I could potentially see myself even working for, you know what I'm saying, again, or may need just because, maybe this company I went to had major layoffs or whatever the case may be, then yeah, I'm gonna do it the right way. I'm gonna put in a 2 weeks notice. But if I don't give a fuck about you, fuck you. And I mean it. I'm out of here. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
funny you said that because my old company, like, because remember I worked on theme parks.
Mm-hmm.
They called me today to come
Mm.
back, but I'm loyal to this company now,
Yeah.
and but they still gave me the opportunity and called me. But I'm loyal. I got a car that's gonna get here tomorrow, actually. That's shipping here.
Mm.
So yeah,
Awesome.
it's funny you say that, but it's good keeping like good relationships.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Absolutely, absolutely. Um, and I've even been in a situation even recently. I recently just had to leave a job abruptly, and it wasn't a bad situation. Like I was. It's just that it was circumstances that was out of everybody's control. And those circumstances was impeding me from handling my business. So therefore, I had to do what was best for me. You know what I mean? And it was strictly business and nothing personal. I hate that I had to abruptly leave the job. But it wasn't like we're discussing right now. It wasn't what's best for me at the time. You know what I mean? It wasn't fitting me. The discussion that we're talking about is things in relationships that no longer serve us. So it was no longer serving me.
I feel that definitely.
Yeah. What's your opinion, poet?
Well, he had asked two different questions at first. Because words is important. It's a difference because he had said, "How do you navigate it?" at first, and then he had said, "How do you let it go?" and shit. You feel me? The second one is easy, and a lot of people get the shit confused or get the shit twisted. You feel me? It's just that you let it go. You feel me? It's just like you got there, you stop. You feel me? You feel me? You want to stop smoking weed? Nigga, put the fucking blunt down. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? It ain't got to be all that extra shit, goddamn. You feel me? For real, a lot of this shit mental, goddamn. You feel me? But as far as navigating shit, like to build off of what I said on the last one, right? And then this even go back to the last show and shit. You feel me? In the same way that I said, like. A motherfucker, I don't really choose. A motherfucker choose their position in my life and shit. You feel me? They choose like where they at. You feel me? Like in the same regard, like I just said, in any regard, like if you having to make excuses and more excuses and shit, you feel me, for the other person and shit, you feel me, no matter what it is, like it's a dub and shit, you feel me? And so like when it get to that point, it's just a dub. Like at this stage in my life where I'm at and shit, you feel me? It ain't gotta be all of the extra shit, goddamn and shit, you feel me? Once it get to that stage where goddamn, oh, you ain't even like even trying to goddamn, you feel me? Or you ain't even got nothing to say. I'm having to make excuses to make up to keep myself happy in the relationship in any regard, you feel me? Or to do, you know what I'm saying, to do my job and shit, you feel me? Like regardless of what I'm receiving and shit, you feel me? Like, nah, it's just a dub. You let the shit go.
I agree.
My boys, call you LIG it. Let it go, ladies and gentlemen. It's just that easy. Moving right along, we're gonna go into believing in dreams. Can you guys show me a personal experience where you had to stay committed to your dreams despite the lack of support?
I started my job off digging holes with a shovel. I am now a superintendent. This is like 10 years ago. I started my job off digging fucking holes with a shovel, like literally. They got machines over there that can dig the hole. Like, so what the fuck are we doing? Like talking about practice, like you got me fucking digging a hole in this fucking machine that can dig the fucking hole over there. And my boss came to me, and hey, that's funny you brought this question up, actually, Mister, because I talked about this on Snapchat earlier today, but he came to me and he told me, he was like, "Yo, you can do this without complaining." And like, so, I moved up, obviously. So then I was in charge of the niggas who was digging holes. So, and then, he's like, yo, and what he told me was to learn everything. And to be a superintendent, you gotta know all aspects of all jobs. So it took what, like 8 years? 8 years, yeah. And then I learned everything. And then but there was a lot of people who had better potential who knew more than me actually at the job. But they didn't want to do the job that they had to do. So then you see it like with our jobs, a lot of people come and go because they think they're better than whatever wage they're getting or like whatever job they're handed. And I stayed. I stayed, and I mean, shit. What Chris Brown said? Look at me now, like we straight. We straight.
I love it, bro. I love it. There's a phrase that I use because you said people be thinking that they're bigger than their wage or bigger than, the program. And that's my phrase. Like, people think that they're bigger than the program. And my phrase is nobody is bigger than the program. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? If you don't follow suit to what the institute or what the commission or what corporate has already got in place, the guidelines that they had in place, unless you are implementing to perfect it, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't getting with it, then you get left. That's
Yeah.
just that's how that go.
And a lot of people were like more qualified than me, but I took all the right steps, literally. Like I think I was the least qualified actually. Black man, like I ain't have none of the fucking schooling they had. Like yo, they were more qualified, but like they weren't willing to do it. So it worked out for me.
What made you keep pushing and what made you believe in yourself when no one else was?
This was around the time I met Yesenia, and like I needed money. Like that was the reason. I need money. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Do what the fuck you say. Now I ain't gotta shut the fuck up. Cause I'm gonna tell you to shut the fuck up. So yeah, I wish I was lying. But I was in a position where I couldn't lose what I had going on, and no, I couldn't start over. So I shut the fuck up. I dug the holes. I did all that, and then I grew.
When boy said he was humbled.
Yeah, yeah, hey, they humbled me because I go the fuck off too. Y'all know me, and I shut the fuck up.
But it sounds like it paid off, brother. So kudos to you, my friend. Um, Poet or Montana, do you guys want to share a personal experience where you had to believe in your dreams when no one else could or would?
Yeah. Um. Fucking. Um. The whole journey of me becoming a trucker, because nobody believed I could actually put down the weed. You know what I'm saying? Because the weed and the choices I made is what kept me from getting into the military. Back back when. So it was like now this time it's like, all right, uh, are you gonna actually put this shit down so you can what I'm saying, better yourself in life, do something for yourself, put yourself in a better position. And I did that. And what I'm saying, I always got this saying, sometimes you gotta isolate to elevate. So once I did that, what I'm saying, I isolated myself. I didn't really go out, didn't hang out with fellas, what I'm saying. Um, I just stayed within the comforts of my home. And my trucking school was in Tennessee. So um I went out there, what I'm saying. I'm sure I had doubters, you know what I mean. Um, you know how motherfuckers is. They might say shit to the next motherfucker, but not to you. So I went out there and I made this shit happen. You know what I'm saying? I had 3 weeks. And what I'm saying? One of the things I told myself was I can't come home without these license. You know what I mean? I'm not
Yeah,
coming home without this license. You know what I mean?
yeah,
And
yeah.
I made that shit happen. A lot of people didn't believe that I was gonna actually, like I said, put the weed down because everybody knows I'm a fucking pothead. Well, I was a
Yeah.
pothead. You know what I'm saying? So it's like for me to actually do it, to go do something that I wanted to do because, growing up, it was first I always wanted to be a G.I. Joe. You know what I'm saying? Once that didn't work out the way I wanted it to work out, you know what I'm saying? The Lord had different plans for me. You know what I mean? It was like, okay, well, what else are you gonna do in life? Are you gonna go back to school? Are you gonna do this? Or are you gonna, what I'm saying, go with your second option, which was trucking? I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go get my goddamn I'm gonna go get my CDL because the first time I tried to go get my CDL, them motherfuckers told me straight up, man, you gotta wait some years, boy. Them tickets, I had a lot of tickets, had a lot of, what I'm saying, I was the boy with the golden toe. So, what I mean? I had a lot of tickets, you know what I'm saying? The worst one being 121 and the 70. I ended up going to jail behind that ticket. But so, they told me I had to wait 5 years. And that 5 years was a long time. It was a long time, and not also that I had to wait. You know what I'm saying? I had to stay out of trouble. You know what I mean? I couldn't get no trouble. Couldn't get no speeding tickets. Couldn't get no criminal trouble. You know what I mean? And I did that, and I did that just so I could, what I'm saying, make my dreams come true. And then once that 5 year limit hit, I picked up that phone and did what I had to do and got the hell on, man. So that was a time. That was a personal experience for me when I knew people doubted me. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause during that 5 years, boy, I was smoking like a chimney. You know what I'm saying? I was smoking like a chinny, well, you know what I mean? So, but like I said, when it came down time with the nitty gritty and to do what I need to do, I made shit happen.
Hell yeah. Proud of you, boy. Proud of you. Proud of all the gentlemen on this panel, man. Kudos,
Appreciate that.
kudos. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Boy, you want to give us a personal story where you had to believe in your dreams when you didn't have no support, my boy?
Shit. Long story short, 'cause I haven't talked. I mean, I talked about everything before on previous shows, but long story short, you look at my profile picture, look at both of them bubbles under my name and shit, and you feel me, and do all of that. Like, yeah, the music shit, that just is what it is. Like, the longest story short, like every time, and every so often that I just think about the fact, like, it's the saying that, you know what I'm saying, we living in the time, we living in the moments of our answered prayers and shit, you feel me? And like when I was a young nigga, like when I first started writing that shit at 9 years old, like I look at where I'm at today and shit, and it's like I got all of the shit that I dreamed about and I prayed about and shit, you feel me? No matter the what specificity you want to go to and shit, you feel me? Like um I I not you feel me? Like I not only got the ability to record in studios and shit, you feel me, with engineers and shit, you feel me, and I got them you feel me, part of the management at a you feel me at a venue and shit. Like I done met and shit, you feel me, like quote unquote like famous people and shit, you feel me, if you will. Like I've been on TV, like I got videos on YouTube, I got my music on all the platforms and shit, you feel me? Like like mama, I'm a rapper. Like what the fuck you like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm getting you know what I'm saying, I get paid off of this shit, you feel me? Like so yeah, that just is what it is.
Hell yeah, look at that. The nigga, I made it. I love it, man. I like what all you gentlemen said. I like how all y'all talked about the story of how y'all persevered and pushed forward and overcame any type of obstacle to achieve and stay, of course, you know what I mean, stay on your dream. So thank you for expressing all of these stories, gentlemen. For me, I think was starting my first business. A lot of people that don't know, I never finished high school. I never got my high school diploma. So I always told myself that even though I didn't graduate, I wasn't finna just be a nobody. You know what I mean? So by 26, you know, I started my own business, and then within like the first 2-3 years, you know, I mean, I grossed like $350,000 working for myself. You know,
You was a handyman. Yeah.
yeah, and being ignorant and dumb and immature and naive about, you know what I'm saying, financial literacy. You know, I didn't do the best I should have done with the finances, with the company, with everything. You know, we live and we learn, but you know, that was something that I accomplished. You know, everybody that knew me probably did not think that I was going to be able to do it. You know what I mean? Especially coming from a person who, like I said, did not complete high school. You know, but I was always intelligent, and I always was hardworking. I always had work with my hands, so I always knew how to make money. You know what I mean? And I wasn't a dummy. It's not that I didn't like school. You know, it was a unfortunate event from my senior year, and I was dumb and rebellious, and was like, you know, I went all 12. I went all, 12 years without getting kicked out or expanded. You know what I mean? And then my 12th grade year, I got 2 classes left, and I can be done in December. And they expelled me. Man,
I was there.
You know what I mean?
I was there.
So,
I was
what I
there.
mean?
I
And I
was
was
right there.
making money at a young age too. So I was like, yeah, F school. But I wish that was something that I had not had done. But I always told myself that, I was going to be a millionaire without having my high school diploma, And if we talk about all the money I done spent and all the money I done made, I'm probably 2-3 times millionaire.
Yeah, I was there. You was at like I'm like, yeah, what this nigga doing? Like come on, like, let's just finish this year. Like we see this.
Nigga, they wouldn't let me finish.
You had a
nigga.
mouth on you, and you ain't take no disrespect. You had a mouth on you. I'm like, this nigga's wilding. even I shut the fuck up. Nah, but yeah, I mean, look at you now though. It don't matter. Growth.
Yeah. I got, what I mean, and I learned from those businesses. I still have a lot of business sense. I don't have that particular business, but I still do have another business that is in good standing corporately, financially, and everything. So, we did learn from those aspects and those shortcomings. And we got a lot more things going. Look, what I mean, I'm a spoken word poet now, and I'll be doing a lot more shows and performances and events in the coming year. I have this podcast that I put a lot of my focus and time on, and I got different projects that I'm going to be making money with. So stay tuned, man. I got a lot of shit going. I got a lot of babies in here, man. I had one snake that we done had on the show a couple of times, but now I got 4 snakes. I should pull one of them out, but I don't know if y'all gonna be able to see the color of my snakes. You know what I'm saying? So maybe we'll pull it out another time in the daylight. You know what I'm saying? It's nighttime here, so in a daytime show when the light is all bright and you can get a good contrast of what the animals look like, maybe I'll pull them out. Let y'all see. Yeah, but the boy is serious about breeding these damn reptiles too. So, you know what I'm saying? Y'all stay tuned. About 2-3 years, gonna have me a little pet shop.
Bourbon watching them videos of that white man and shit with them big ass motherfucking snakes breeding the motherfucking.
Jay Prehistoric. Yeah, man, come on, man. You know I've always been watching Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nigga. So yeah, bro. If you in the snake world, you know who Jay Prehistoric is. You know what I mean? But yeah, he got them big ass Burmese pythons. He got some of the biggest Burmese pythons in the world, and they beautiful. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't doing nothing nowhere near that big. Ball python is in my lane. You know what I mean? The biggest that they can get is up to 6 foot, and that's the females. And it's kind of rare unless you're doing everything absolutely right. And also their enclosure is a nice size too, so them to be comfortable to keep growing. 6 foot is a big snake for a ball python. Normally you're going to get like 4 foot, 5 foot with a lot of girth, so that'd be a little thicker around for those who don't know what word girth means. Yeah.
The ladies know what girth means. Hey. My bad. I'm sorry.
Look, it's PG-13 over here, Off Chain Podcast. I don't know what he's talking about.
Hey, my bad. Hey, my bad.
Oh, snap. How do you guys maintain your motivation and focus on your goals when you feel isolated from your vision? 1 second.
That's a good question. Usually I answer quick, actually. I try to tell myself because that comes with doubt, and I don't doubt anything. About and if I'm like that's a fucking good question. Actually,
My
that's
my
you
bottom
go
line,
first, poet. Yeah,
my
that's a good
bottom
one.
line is money. All right. My bottom line is money. So because you can't be because when you're not connected with your vision, you can't be fully aligned with you feel me, and on track with your goals. You know what I'm saying? So with my bottom line being money, it's like that's as low as I let myself fall to. You feel me? Meaning that regardless, it'd be like, fuck it, nigga, I gotta eat and shit. Goddamn, you feel me? So regardless, I gotta eat, and it won't be but so much time that'll go by, especially because you feel me, nigga come from the streets, come from that trap shit for real. You feel me? And so like being used to different elements of money and shit. You feel me? And especially now more different aspects of business sides. Like it's only so much time that'll go by before that shit, like for me specifically, you feel me, before being on that money shit kick me back into weight. You feel me? This the goddamn mindset of, you feel me, like this time period and shit. And I'm not in that time period anymore. And what is it that I'm supposed to, you know what I'm saying? And it's like it kicks me back into goddamn lining back up with what my actual, you know what I'm saying, goals is, and getting back in tune with the full vision.
I respect that. I respect that. They say when you think about that money on, it kind of got there refocused itself. You know what I'm saying?
All right, my answer is like and this is what I had to learn recently. I had to learn like about people judging me and telling me what I can't do. To be honest, like, and that motivated me. You tell me I can't do some shit, you got me fucked up, nigga. You got me fucked up, nigga. They told me I couldn't do a podcast with Mister. Like, hey, it's been a year. We running up on a year. Hey, we got our 1 year anniversary coming up. Like, you tell me I can't do something that's gonna make me want to do it more.
1 year may be in Vegas.
Hey, hey. Nah, but that, I mean, the motivation for me and overcoming doubt, because I mean, people talking, saying like, "Oh yeah," like you tell somebody your dream, and you're like, "Ah, nah, you can't do that." Like, but then it's like, "All right, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you I can do that." Like, regardless of the fact, like I'm gonna show you, and then I might tell you, "Hey, I told you so." Actually, I'm gonna tell you I told you so. Actually, that's what I'm gonna tell you. I wish I was lying. But yeah, that I mean, like and it's motivating actually. So people telling me what I can't do and can do, and like it gives you motivation to at least try harder. And if I fail at it, okay, but I'm gonna try harder.
Absolutely. And for me, bro, I mean, like I feel like I don't even have an option at this point. You know what I mean? I feel like too many people rely on me and too many people look up to me. So it's like at this point, that's my motivation. You know what I mean? Anytime I feel isolated from my focus or isolated from my mission or isolated from, you know, whatever it is that I'm trying to accomplish.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever that disconnect come, whenever your mind is stale for a moment, I always I always have these faces pop up in my memory, in my mind, and I can't let them down,
Yeah.
So it's like at no matter what, like whatever the obstacle is, we will have to get over it. That's just it is inevitable at this point. Like no matter what it is at this point, I have to overcome it. It's like I said, and I have to, and I listen, and I live my life looking at the cup half full rather than half empty. And I say everything is always a lesson and not a loss. So when I live my life in such an optimistic point of view, it doesn't give you room for doubt. You know what I mean? Like everything that's for me is for me. Anything that's not for me was not for me. I don't know how to explain it any clearer than that. It's like if I was trying to get this job, applying, doing everything I did, have the best resume, did everything I did, went to the resume, went to the interview, was on time, was punctual, was articulate, did everything that I know to do to get the job, and it didn't come, it wasn't for me. You know what I mean? Same thing in the relationship. Same thing. We speaking on relationships earlier. Well, things that suit you and don't suit you. This is another example. You know, if you're doing everything and you're exhausting yourself and it's not reciprocated, it's not for you. You know, and it's okay. And now I'm older and mature, and now I am quicker to let things go, because now I understand if it does leave, it's because it was never intended. It was never meant to stay. You know what I mean? Like everything, I believe that everything happens for a reason. Call me, you know, a cliche person or whatever, but I think that everything happens intentionally. Every mistake, every failure, every setback, every frustration, everything was strategically inputted for a reason. Now, your job is to find out what was you supposed to learn from this. What way was you supposed to develop from this? You know, I heard a phrase. He says, "I asked God for patience," and then God started making things happen in my life that was catastrophic to make me have patience. You know what I mean? So it's like you gotta be careful what you ask for too, because you know what I'm saying. God will give it to you, but He may not give it to you the way that you intended for it to be. But I'm talking long-winded on that. Let somebody else speak on that.
Nah, we spoke on it. We're good.
What we got next, brother? First impression.
Yeah.
Talk about it.
All right. So yeah. How do you feel like first impressions weigh on you? Like meeting new people, first impressions, job, relationship, anything. First impressions, like at all.
I would believe in this statement that my grandfather told me when I was a child. He says, you only get one time to make a first impression. And the impression that you give and how you carry yourself, how you address yourself, you got to understand that people are watching you when you think people are not watching you. I'm a people watcher. You know what I mean? I could be in a restaurant. I could be in a store. I could be somewhere and see how you handle people, how you deal with people. You know what I mean? Say I was behind you in the store and I seen how ugly you were to the cashier for no apparent reason. You just was being ugly and had a nasty disposition about yourself for no apparent reason, just to be, you know, one of those people. You just having a bad day. Got it. Cool. But you projected it onto someone else. So, okay. Say you are one of those type of people, and say just so happen that now you are in front of me and I am interviewing you for a job. Or say it's vice versa. So now I'm walking in your home and I seen how you handled that guy at Dollar General. Didn't know that you was the same homeowner that I was fit to go do a job for. So now I'm getting into your space. And before anything is even done, I'm already like, you know, something came up. I can't do your job just because of the first impression that I got to see how you handle somebody without you actually interacting with me personally. I said all that to say, like, you know what I'm saying? That's how important first impression is, because first impression don't always have to be like first profile projectual, like one-on-one. You know what I'm saying? I can have a first impression about you without actually having a conversation with you. That's how important your first impression is. That's how important integrity is. You know what I mean? Just to carry yourself and to always be being in righteousness. Like the poet likes to speak on. When you're moving in righteousness at all times, you never have to second guess what you do or how you move. You know what I mean? And your impression and on everybody comes off as somebody who is righteous. It's inevitable. You know what I mean? When you and same thing with somebody who's a negative Nancy or Debbie Downer. You know, those type of people that project that energy off onto you, that first impression, when you come off and you just nasty and talking down, and I ain't even met you 5 minutes and everything you done said to me is negative, I don't want to have nothing to do with you. You know what I mean? But let's put it in a different retrospect. I meet a person and everything about them is eloquent. Everything about them is classy. Everything about them, you know what I mean, is intellectual. Absolutely, I want to be around this person. Absolutely, I want more interaction with this person. Absolutely, I would want to get to know this person. You know, so that's how important first impressions is, in my opinion.
Hey, I agree with that because, like, I agree with everything you said, but I want to go the other way. I want to go the negative way. My like first impression, like when I first met you, nigga, I was on punishment. And you, it's a new nigga on my block. I got the fucking corner house. This is my block. Like, well, who the fuck is this? Fucking like, just like, who the fuck is fucking Antonio? Who the fuck is the McGurts? First of all, and I'm like, yo, y'all got me fucked up, so I gotta get outside. Like, what the fuck? They go, what? And then, you know, and then that comes with first impression. I didn't know you, and then, nigga, look at us now, nigga, and then we became best friends, like as soon as we met each other, actually. And I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? Like, who is this new nigga on my block? Fucking act like he running shit because I'm on punishment. Like, nigga, hey, I'm about to be outside in like 2 days. Hey, I'll be outside in 2 days. Nigga, I'm about to be outside, nigga. What?
Man, they pumped this nigga up. Man, listen, boy, they made it sound like goddamn Marquise was 6'11". You can't. Oh, man, would you, man? I don't know. We don't know how Marquise gonna act when he get here. We don't know if he gonna. We don't know if Marquise gonna like you. We don't know if you're gonna like Marquise. Like they talk this nigga up.
Hey, hold up. I ain't no. Hey, hold the fuck up. I ain't no little nigga. Hold the fuck up.
Nigga was 4'6" and 6'4". Nigga was 4'6" back then. God.
Nigga jumped to the growth plate. You know what I'm saying? This nigga goddamn 4'7". These niggas come out the house with some flip flops, tiny, bony. I mean, so damn skinny the damn wind to blow him away. And I'm like, this the nigga y'all talking about, bro? Yeah, this the nigga got the whole hood.
Yeah, that's
like,
me. I'm him. I'm him. Yeah.
I'm like, Lord.
And then we met each other. Like it was like instant energy. Actually, it was instant like energy, like literally. And I'm like, yo, yeah, it was instant. Like, and then like, look at us now. It's been like that since.
It was like being in the club and you the only fly nigga in the club and another fly nigga come in the club and you know that nigga fly and that nigga know you fly and y'all both know y'all the flyest niggas in the club, so y'all just goddamn mingle together. Y'all kind of fly together. Like, look, I'm fly by myself. This nigga fly by himself. Together, we some fly ass niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We like you like we was young back then. You know, women was the number one thing on our mind, and we both spoke women. So like, you know what I mean? It was like,
We
okay,
both have
so
interests. You can say
you know
it.
what I mean? So like,
We have
you know,
interests.
like all right, so we only two guys, you know, having some experience on the block. So all right, cool. So you who I can talk to and converse with, because I can't take these guys with me. Like,
Yeah.
he was a comfortable fifth wheel, like not fifth wheel. What is it? That's not fifth wheel. What is it called? Wingman. That's what it is.
Wingman.
He was
Okay,
he was the best wingman. Like it just worked. It just fit. It was just like, yeah. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Yeah.
Hey, hold the fuck up. I told some of them bitches no though.
Oh no. I mean, respectfully. I mean,
yeah. Hey, all right. Long as we know that.
Respectfully.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that. You know, hey. The man had the right to choose.
All skeet. That's the number one story right there. All skeet.
Don't be acting like you done said no on all my ventures, nigga. Cut it out.
No. I just said all skeet.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You remember
nigga.
that? That's kind of where skeet was created. Yeah. You remember that night?
Yeah, that's crazy. I remember that night.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, I ain't that old. You know, I got some age on me. I got some gray hairs and shit. You know, but back to the questions, ladies and gentlemen. We getting sidetracked tonight, y'all. Missed opportunities. Can you guys share a story or a time where your first impression led to a missed opportunity for both you or someone else?
Poet, you got that?
Hell no. Trying to think
of it. Yeah, I'm trying to think of a missed opportunity.
Okay. I can. Well, if y'all can, I think.
Okay.
And I'm a channel BU with this one. I'm channeling my BU right now. I'm gonna get my in BU fashion. Motherfuckers missed opportunities with me. Off their first impression. The fuck you talk about? You know what you talk about? Like
I'm talking about practice.
I done had motherfuckers off the first impression. I'm like, oh yeah, this is not gonna work. I done been in situations where I was all the way ready. I was begging for the situation but not knowing what I know. You know what I mean? What I had.
I got one now too.
Yeah, see, yeah, exactly.
Right.
Now put it in that perspective. You know, also, when it comes to a job, I've had that type of situation with a job as well. Because I got to a point where I was subbing jobs out. I had so much work that I had to sub jobs out. I didn't go behind the check behind this one contractor. I trusted in him. I gave him several jobs, and those several jobs he was very successful. Trusted that he was going to keep that same philosophy. I gave him a large, big project, but sometimes we spoil people. And I gave him a large, big project, and he made me look like a fool. He embarrassed me and my company and my reputation. And I had future jobs lined up with this client, and I missed all of that future work. So that was time where my first impression, me subbing somebody, letting somebody do the job that I had, subbed it to someone else for them to complete it. But this was my first job for this person, and that was their first impression of them seeing Art for Change, seeing McGurk's Trades R Us work. So after that, McGurk's Trades R Us was not even, worthy to be talked about in their family or their community. And they had a lot of community, and a lot of people was already inquiring off just seeing me pull up and put my sign in their yard. But after my guys did a poor job, my reputation went down, my rating went down, and I lost a lot of work.
I got something that's and it's quick. I know you got something, Poet, but I got denied. I applied for Disney, and they take me down over like some traffic shit, like over you got to go through background check, whatever. And then I end up building their fucking theme park. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, you're like, so I can't work for you, but I can build your fucking theme park.
I could work for the
So
third party, right?
yeah. So I can build your theme park, and that was to me that's a kick in their face to me, and like I was sad about that. Like that was a good job. Like, and then I'm actually glad it didn't work out because I wouldn't be where I'm at now. I wouldn't be right here. So, but yeah, like nigga, I got denied by Disney and then built your fucking theme park. Like literally.
Look how that worked.
Yeah. But it didn't I kept pushing. That's what the story where I was with the shovel, and I built myself up. But yeah. What's up, Poet?
What you got for us, Poet?
Fuck was it? Oh yeah, freshman year when I was playing on the basketball team in high school and shit. It was one day of practice, and my fucking defensive coordinator came down from varsity, and he was being extra and shit, goddamn. And I was like, bro, you're not my coach and shit, goddamn. You feel me? Then just so happened the next year, this nigga go from defensive coordinator to head fucking coach. So of course I don't make the fucking basketball team the next 2 years.
Ah man. There you go. A missed opportunity. Off of the first impression. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go. I like that story though. Did you ever get the to get your face back with the coach or anything? Like, as in, like, did you ever get to show him a better side of you? Like, did you ever get him to come around?
Hell no, not back then. Nigga, it was a white coach. Hell no.
Yeah, it was a dub for it. It was around.
Hell no. I didn't even get a. Hell no.
And see, there you go. They're gonna show you, like, man, that's how important first impressions are. And we all are guilty, man. I am not without reproach. You know what I mean? Like, don't think Mr. Sapiosexual will sit up on this podcast and act like, I'm too good or like I ain't never did nothing. Nah, I done did it too much. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I can talk how I talk. You know what I mean? Because I done lived everybody. You know what I mean? And it's a lot of shit that I'm not proud of. But like I said earlier, everything happened for a reason. It was always a learning experience. So, that's life. And I feel like the greatest people in our life made the most mistakes.
Bruh, you know what's the worst fucking part is I literally still use shit that he was teaching us in that fucking practice till this fucking day on the basketball court, gang. That's the worst part. It wasn't even like I wasn't paying attention or wasn't doing this shit. I literally still use the shit he taught us till this day on the basketball court. That's the worst fucking part.
It's just that something in us in our youth, man, just at a certain age, I think we just creates a type of rebellion against authority.
Yep.
I feel like once we get to those teenage age, we feel like we're young adults and we don't want nobody to tell us what the fuck to do. And we think that once we get grown, nobody get to tell us what the fuck to do. Then you get grown and find out motherfuckers still tell you what the fuck to do.
Mm-hmm.
It's just differently now. It's just more polite now. You know what I mean? You still got to pay your taxes. You still got to be nice to your woman. You still got to take care of them kids. You still got to do what you got to do to stay in the guidelines to keep your job. So it's still a lot of motherfuckers you got to listen to too. And you may got to take somebody's shit that you don't like or that you don't like the way they said it just because you're trying to keep the peace so that you can maintain your paycheck. So I get it. When you get older, you find out that you can't just do what the fuck you want to do just because you're grown now. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're Elon Musk or Donald Trump.
It should, even if you're them, well, I exclude Donald Trump. Even if you're them, you gotta shut the fuck up. Because you don't want to ruin business things either. Like every boss got a boss, no matter what. Like
Right.
your customer is a boss to you because you gotta do what they want you to do.
And you find that out as soon as you go into business. Absolutely.
Yes.
I'm gonna hold that rebuttal because that ain't the question that was asked. What's the next question?
All right. Now the next question is meeting people where they are, man. Like, what helps you, or do y'all allow people to be who they authentically are, and how do you meet people where they at?
Motherfuckers don't even know who the fuck they authentically are. Hold on. We supposed to be giving positive messages. Goddamn.
But this is a real podcast. So tell me how you really feel. We'll talk to.
Like, but yeah, I mean, what the fuck? Yeah. So, what? What's the question? Ask the question again.
I fucking love it. Acceptance of others, man. What strategies do you use to accept individuals as they are? You know what I'm saying? Without it, you know what I'm saying, expecting them to change.
Okay, so first thing is weed for myself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's one of the parts about me being authentically who I am, and so goddamn. Not only will it, nah, fuck that. You feel me? That's just to allow me to goddamn be more accepting of whatever the fuck they got them coming with. You feel me? But then secondly, like, it's different. I mean, just the energy off the top, but it's different things that can, I don't want to say, set the mood, if you will, to allowing folks to be comfortable and shit.
I think.
Hey.
Go ahead. What you got, BU?
Nah, you're good. Nah, say what you want to say, because I want you to re-ask me that question.
Yeah, no problem. I think me, man, I thank God that God gave me the ability to do exact just this. You know what I mean? I can sit amongst, anybody. You know what I mean? I can sit with the thieves. I can sit with the politicians. I can sit with the elite and with the slums. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter to me. I can mingle with anybody. I can have a conversation with a bum on the street and with, you know what I'm saying, the CEO of the company. To me, I look at everybody as we are human. And I understand that everybody was not raised the same way that I was. So everybody's perspective is not going to be identical to mine. And I just allow and I accept people to be imperfectly themselves. You know what I mean? Like, no, I understand that none of us is perfect. I understand that nobody's without flaw or wrinkle. So, I try to now as I got older, and I didn't always have this philosophy. You know what I'm saying? This comes with wisdom. But now I try to, like, when I see people that I don't understand or see people who are so much different than me, I try to find a way to connect or find a way to understand, or even put myself in there in that perspective. Like, you know what? Maybe they was never taught how to be anything different. So who am I to come in here and tell them that they're incorrect when they never been taught nothing different? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Like, because now me telling them that they're incorrect is going to be so foreign to them that they're not going to be able to receive it. You know, so I just like, I allow people to be authentically themselves, whatever that looks like, as long as you being authentically you. Now, when you being fake, that's the shit that I don't like. Now, if you just an asshole and you don't know how to be nothing else other than an asshole, then I meet your mama, she an asshole, meet your grandma, they're an asshole. Like, you just come from an asshole family. You don't know how to be nothing else other than an asshole. You just being a product of your environment. So you being an asshole don't bother me. But someone being fake, when that's not who they authentically are, that's not where they come from. That's when you look at their family, look at their lineage, nothing shows you why this person acts the way they are. You know what I'm saying? And this person is putting on a facade. You know what I mean? Unless they just the black sheep of the family, some shit like that. But yeah, typically, you could see like, okay, I see why, so and so acts the way they act. A lot of times when you have a disconnect with a person, or you have a dispute or a misunderstanding with the individual, where you can't understand why they think the way that they do. Normally, when you see where they come from, or the way that or where they live, or they're a product of their environment, like, you see and you understand why they are the way they are. So then you give people more grace, you know what I mean? And that's just where I'm at with people. I like to give people grace because I understand that we humans, and I understand humans are flawed individuals, period.
Can you re-ask the question?
Absolutely. The question is, what strategies do you use to accept individuals as they are without expecting them to change?
Be you. And that comes with, and you said a lot, Mr. Actually. You said a lot of stuff I would have said, actually. When you are you, and then, like, I'm gonna talk about what you said first about, like, expecting people to change. When you're you, you're helping them change. If you're like constantly speaking to them and everything, you're helping them change and everything. But be you, because, like, you got me fucked up. Like, what? Like, be yourself. Like, that's the best version of you is you. And, like, you can't change who you are. And then, like, it's not a lie. It's, like, genuinely you. But, like, being you helps other people be them. If that makes sense. I don't know. Actually, that does make sense, actually. Yeah. Being you helps other people be them, because, I'm going to keep it, like, we have talks, like, off the podcast, and, like, I keep it real with you, and you keep it real with me. Be you. Like, stuff like that, So it's like, be you. That's it. Be like, and then however they take it is on them. But I tried.
Okay. All right. Respect that. So, light question before we close out for the night. Something a little light and close it out. Black Friday shopping, man. What are y'all plans? Are y'all boys trying to do some Black Friday shopping this year, or what? Talk to me.
Fuck no. What? I'm right. TV? Like, what? Like, what? No. Fuck no. Like,
No, you ain't doing no black shopping sales, no online sales, none of that.
No, unless my kids want some shit, and then it's still the same shit. Like, no. Fuck
not
no.
Even, so you're not doing that shit for Christmas either? Not even getting them some Christmas gifts out the way? None of that?
No, I mean they're gonna get gifts, but like it's not focused on fucking Black Friday.
Black Friday. Respect.
It's not focused on it.
What about you, Poet?
Hell no. And anybody, and not respectfully, neither disrespectfully. I don't give a fuck. And anybody that's thinking about goddamn spending money on fucking Black Friday when they fucking cutting fucking SNAP benefits, when goddamn these motherfuckers spending billions of dollars on fucking artificial intelligence, when goddamn you out your rabbit, when the government is fucking shut down, when all of these politicians that technically work for us just literally won't do what the fuck, you feel me, we actually want them to do. Hell no, we just about to sit around and literally boost they ass goddamn another goddamn $100 billion in 24 hours. Like, come on.
Damn,
gang.
that's why we both Williams. Hey, we both Williams.
So we boycotting Black Friday this year.
Fuck Black Friday, nigga.
Gang, I can't even tell you the last time I went Black Friday shopping legitimately.
That's
which means that I haven't been since fucking high school or college, maybe, which means a fucking decade, nigga.
The boys that is not participating in no Black Friday sales. Y'all don't have to worry about getting any of their mother effing money. Yes, listeners, you heard it here first. So,
I'm sorry.
Fun facts to close out the day. Hey, man, ain't nothing. Y'all, hey, look, what you say, be authentically you, right? So, ain't no need to be sorry.
Okay.
Some of your kids might have been at a school because today is election day. The United States holds a general election for the first Tuesday after the first Monday in November. Who the fuck knew? Often included important federal, state, and local elections. National Candy Day, November 4th, is celebrated as National Candy Day, providing an opportunity to indulge in your favorite sweets. Shit, it's National Candy Day.
How the fuck is Halloween after Halloween? What in the fuck is the United States? What in the fuck is we doing?
That's a day for fucking dentists to get money.
What is going on?
They want kids to get fucking cavities, so
Kiss
the
my
dentists can make money.
fucking ass. Fucking National Candy Day. Fucking 4 days after Halloween. Man, shoot these, man. Get these niggas out of here, man. Whoever the fuck fucking signed that one, bro, like, nah, gang. Anyway, keep going. This is
Hey, the first recorded use of the word robot. The term robot was first used in a play called R.U.R. Rosum Universal Robots. Who knew? In 1920 was the first time the word robot was ever used. Who the fuck? Who knew? Who the fuck knew? The first introduction of the rock.
It's the first time it was recorded. That's bullshit. Because if it was in a play, they had to use it before it got. Anyway, okay.
Yeah. I'm picking up what you're putting down now. The first introduction into Rock Hall of Fame on November 4th, 1986, the inaugural induction ceremony for the Rock Hall of Fame took place, honoring the legend like Elvis Presley and Chuck Berry. Sorry, I feel some type of way when I say Elvis Presley's name because he stole a lot of music from a lot of. All right, we're gonna go to the next.
Hey,
world.
hey, I said, hey, I'm the bad guy. Fuck that nigga.
World Tsunami Awareness Day. I don't make this up, folks. I really don't. I promise you. Established by the United Nations, this day promotes the importance of tsunami preventionists and education. It was preparedness. Sorry, y'all.
Shouts out to Jamaica.
Read my words wrong. Yeah, shouts out to Jamaica.
Yes, definitely.
The launch of the Apollo 12, man, shouts out to Sudan. Shouts out to the Congo. And all right, we talk about that on another show. The launch of the Apollo 12 mission on this date in 1969, NASA launched Apollo 12 which was later land on the moon. The formation of the United Nations General Assembly. The UN General Assembly held its first meeting November 4th in 1948 in Paris. Now, that is a little known history fact for you. The birth of the first female prime minister in the UK, Margaret, I'm going to mess her name up, Thatcher?
No, it's Thatcher. Margaret Thatcher.
Yeah. Margaret Thatcher. She was the first female prime minister in the United Kingdom. She was elected of the Conservative Party on this day in 1975. So look, in the UK, they had their first woman prime minister in 1975. America still ain't had no female president. I'm just gonna let y'all. All right, we're gonna keep going to the next. The first performance of A Midsummer Night Dream, the play that is believed to be performed for the first time in November 4th in 1605.
All right.
The birth of the Great Fire of London. The Great Fire started in September 2nd in 1666. And November 4th is often noted for the rebuilding to begin afterwards. So London in September 6th, and it didn't stop until November 4th. That's a big ass fire. That's a long ass fire. Oh, a month.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy, right? In 1666. That's probably right. Was burning like that. It's probably was burning like that. But let me keep it going. All right. Celebrity birthdays for the day. Hey, shout out to Barack Obama, man. It's Barack Obama's birthday.
My president is black. My Lambo is blue.
So if you are November 4th, shout out to all the November 4th birthdays. I don't know why that was a tongue twister. And you share birthday twin with Barack Hussein Obama, baby. And Matthew McConaughey.
Hold up, let's go back. The nigga named Hussein and the nigga killed Hussein. Like, come on now. What we talking about?
Oh, am I saying it wrong? What's it saying?
Not. His name is Hussein, and Hussein was killed. Hey, it's shit going on.
He said some shit going on.
I'm just saying. Poet might know more than me.
For the people who live up on the rock, let me give you a background. Barack Obama was the 44th president of the United States. He was also known for historical significance of reforming healthcare and education. All right, moving them right along. Matthew McConaughey, he is number 2 on the list for birthdays for the day. Shouts out Matthew McConaughey. He is American. He is an Academy Award-winning actor known for his roles in the Dallas Buyers Club and Interstellar, as well as his charismatic public persona. All right. I like Matthew McConaughey though, and I like his movie. And that was a dope movie that he did, the Dallas Buyers Club. That was when he played a guy who had AIDS. So that was a good ass movie. Kathy Griffin, a lot of celebrity birthdays for today. Kathy Griffin, she is a comedian, actress known for her stand performances and television appearances, particularly in My Life on the D-List. Kathy Griffin's birthday is today. Travis Tritt, am I saying that right? Travis Tritt. He's a country music singer, songwriter known for his hits. It's a great day to be alive, and here's a quarter. Bobby Flay. He is a celebrity chef and restaurant known for his appearances on the Food Network and for his contribution in American cuisine. So Bobby Flay today.
And he got restaurants, a lot of restaurants here in Vegas. I'm in Vegas right now, so yeah, he's popular here.
He popular out there.
Very popular, yeah.
Scott Wolf, actor known for his role in the television series Party of Five and Everwood. Dawn Lewis is an actor, singer known for her role in television series Rock and her contributions to the music and theater. And Willis Reed, a retired professional basketball player who played for the New York Knicks and is known for his leadership on and off the court and taking his team to a championship run. So there you go. Those are your celebrity.
Yeah, they never won. No, they never won, but yeah, he took him on a run, but they never won.
He took him on a championship run, but they didn't never actually win.
But hey, that's good.
But there you go. Before we close out, gentlemen, do y'all got something positive for the people?
What I gotta say is like keep doing what you're doing, like, and do it to the most that you can do it. Like, keep your mindset right, because like what I had to learn. Like, I'm still learning. I'm still learning me. Actually, I'm still learning who I am. I'm still growing. I'm still learning, and keep learning who you are, and keep the right people around you. Like Mister, I call you all the time, and everything, you know. Keep doing that and like learn who you are, literally, and grow. Keep growing. Keep growing. Like everything's not gonna work out for you. It's not gonna work out for you. I'm just gonna let you know everything's not gonna work out for you. But if you keep pushing and you keep the right people around you, uh, it will eventually work out for you, or it will work out in a good way. Like it won't work out perfectly, but it's gonna work out in a good way. So just keep pushing and keep being you. And I know my name is BU, but like it's not even about that. Just keep being you, keep being who you are, and like just push towards like what you want to do. It might not like work all the way out, but it's gonna work out a little bit or somewhat. That's my thing, like and only reason I say that because that's what I've been doing.
Thank you, brother. Thank you. Poet East Wizard, man, you got something for the people, man.
Just don't make excuses. Don't make excuses don't make excuses for another for why another person, you feel me, not loving you or showing the love, you feel me, that you should be getting.
Ooh, that was heavy. I like that. And that was some good shit for the people right there, brother. All right,
Hey, what the fuck? Hey, hold the fuck up. Hey, what about my comment?
We like your comment too. I said thank you, brother. Listen, y'all. Listen, you got to give me a participation award, or he's not coming. All right, but listen. Before we close out, ladies and gentlemen, man, we appreciate and we thank all our listeners and future listeners. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell, tell a friend to tell a friend. If you don't catch us, you don't know when the next time we're gonna go live. We try to do at least 3 shows a week. Well, typically we go live on Mondays, on Thursdays, and on Sundays at 9 p.m. Eastern time, baby. Might catch us at 8 p.m. sometime. So you don't never know. So you always got to hit that notification bell. That way no matter when we go live, you can catch us. And if you don't catch us live, it's cool. Because we are on all audio streaming platforms. All you got to do is search Art for Change Podcast, and you have to put podcast at the end, and you will find us. There's another Art for Change, but they don't put podcast at the end of theirs. So if you want to find us, you have to put Art for Change Podcast, just like I was wrote right there. Also, if you go to our Instagram page, the official Art for Change Podcast Instagram page, you go to our highlight section, we got some discounts for you, trying to save you some money, folks. You can go to our oldglory.com. Old Glory give you 15% off their entire website. They have over 30,000 graphic tees, memorabilia, book bags. I mean, you name it. Whatever you want for whatever type of fan that you like is there. Trust me, they got it. Go over there to oldglory.com. You get 15% off the entire website. If you hit the highlight icon on Instagram, It take you right to the checkout, and Art for Change is already in the promo. But make sure Art for Change is the promo if you want that 15% off. Also, if you go to Molly B, she has them artisan cookies. They are delicious. They come right to your door. Boom. Take like 2-3 days to get there. Hey, they melt in your freaking mouth, ladies and gentlemen. And they are cost efficient.
Fire.
And look, and you get a 10% discount on those. Look, we saving you money all the way around, baby. Shirts, snacks, what you want. We saving money over here at Art for Change. 10% off Art for Change in the promo on checkout at Molly B's. Go to that highlight section in our Instagram page. If you want to go straight to the website, make sure that you got it typed right. You ain't got to do none of that. Just hit the icon, boom, you right there. Art for Change in the promo, 10% off, baby. And it's just like that. We're going to go right on to Patriot Water. They give you 10% off if you like oxygenated water. If you like alkaline water, this is the water for you. They give you big carts, big bottles. They ship them right to your door. Hey, baby, 10% off there too. Art for Change is in the promo on checkout. Ladies and gentlemen, it is getting to the end of our show. And we appreciate you as always. But I'm going to tell you like this. Don't sell yourself short because somebody tell you what you can't do, man. Understand that pot of gold that you're looking for is at the end of every rainbow. But that rainbow that you're searching for is whatever that you make it. People have to keep their imagination open that they had when they was a child. That's the only way that we get to that adulthood dreams. People that it's a song that says, if your dreams are too small, then you're not dreaming big enough or something like that. So I'm gonna tell you the same way, baby. If your dreams are too realistic, then you're not dreaming big enough. If everything that you think that you can accomplish, you could do in one day, you could do in 1 year, your dreams and your aspirations and your goals aren't large enough. Keep your imagination open. Keep that childlike imagination in your adulthood and keep dreaming, keep believing, and you shall achieve. Peace and love, baby. Art for Change, and we out.